While it would be naive not to recognize that sometimes government deliberately deceives us about policy, it would be overly cynical to suggest that this is the only reason, or even the primary reason, that government's course of action can frequently diverge from its publicly stated decisions. One very important factor that contributes to disharmony between decision and action is the longitudinal dimension of policy. Simply put, a decision occurs at one point in time. It is a discrete event. Once it is made, it is completed. A course of action is continuous. It implies behaviors that occur over multiple time points. As time passes, conditions change, and the policy may be adjusted in response. As a result, the course of action engaged by government at any particular time, say time point Tn, may be substantively different than that suggested when the original decision was made at time point T1. Suppose you were given the assignment to research the Old Age Survivors and Disability Insurance Program, more popularly known as Social Security. You proceed by visiting your college library's government documents collection. You find the statute books containing the original congressional legislation authorizing the program. You pour through the entire statute book, section by section, until you are thoroughly versed in the provisions of the 1935 law. You then report to the class all that you have learned about the Social Security program. Will you have presented your audience with an accurate description of the contemporary program? Clearly, the program has changed since Congress made its decision in 1935 to enact the legislation. The ensuing 70 years has presented new conditions and challenges that have undoubtedly resulted in alterations to the program. The passage of time has resulted in a substantially different policy than that which Congress contemplated when it made its original decision. Admittedly, subsequent decisions must have been made at various intervals over the ensuing 7 decades to modify the program. Indeed, that is exactly the point. We cannot possibly expect to have an adequate understanding of any policy by simply examining the authorizing decision. We must examine the course of policy action over time.